so close, and I am gonna take you traveling the world. But I can love you, yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'll give you all of what I've got, the fancy finds, baby, I have not. Just gonna love you, yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you, babe. Cross my heart and hope to die. Golden trinkets, mobile phone, expensive shoes, you can get your own. Just gonna love you, yeah, I'm gonna love you. Just gonna love you, yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you, babe. Cross my heart and hope to die.
All right. Welcome, everyone. Hope you're doing well. We're ready. Hope you're ready to have a good time tonight. I don't know what I got myself into, but we're doing it. We're doing the birthday roast. We already have a roaster waiting in the green room to come on. So I have a feeling it's going to be a pretty good time. I do have to do one thing quick. Actually, I'll do that in a second. Let's kick off the show like we always do by raising up our cups and making a toast to the week behind us, the week ahead. And I wanted to give a shout out to Gringo Pines, who couldn't be here tonight. But he wanted me to say hi to all you Woodhounds. So there you go. Let's kick it off. Cheers, everyone. So, all right. We do have, like I said, a couple. I have a couple people that sent in some emails. A couple people sent in a video, and we also have someone, like I said, waiting to join us live. We might have a few other. Oh, and look at this. Mr. Shibe is already dropping the bombs. So we got to jump over and do that. So everybody, there's our first super chat of the night. So raise your cups up to Mr. Shibe and give a big cheers. Thank you, my friend. So if you're new here, welcome. Tonight might be a little different than our normal live streams on Friday nights. Well, a little bit, not too much though. We're probably still going to get a little crazy. So if we do have somebody on doing their roast, I might not jump over to any super chats, so I'll try to hold those to the side. And let me just do something right here, because I am going to put into the chat. I'm going to pin that. I'm going to pin a message in the chat where you can go to that link, and if you have a webcam or a phone and you have pretty good service, you can dial in and join us on the live stream. There we got another super chat. So before we get things going, this is how it goes sometimes. Ladies and gentlemen, raise your cups up one more time, because who was that? I don't even remember who that. I got to go back and check this out here. North Star Firewood for the gray blending shampoo. I gave that up many years ago. Just can't keep up with it. But thank you very much. Cheers. All right, like I said, I put a link in the chat. It takes you over to a web page, gives you some details, and then, like I said, if you want, you can come on here. So to get the roast started, we have our good friend from, well, I guess I'll call him a good friend now. We'll see what he has to say about me. But joining us all the way from Canada, there he is, Mr. GP Outdoors.
Well, there we go.
Good
Happy
evening,
birthday,
my friend.
Danny. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. Oh, what is that concoction you got there?
Oh, my daughter mixed it for me. I think it's just orange juice. I don't taste much.
Well, thank you
so much for opening up the opportunity for us all to have at you.
Hey,
Ready?
I like to think, that if you can make a joke, you should be able to take one. So
Yeah, you bet. Well, it's funny. That's Chelsea Handler always said, you laugh loudly, laugh often, but most importantly, make sure you laugh at yourself.
There you go.
That's what we're doing today, buddy. So we just know before we start, all offered in kind Canadian spirit and with good intentions, but you asked to be roasted, right?
That's right. And the only thing that's going to be a little difficult is, you won't be able to hear any reaction. There's a delay in the comments, so you might not see, any laughing out loud or anything like that. So just, do your best to deliver it and just give it to me. Go at her.
Well, I was thinking about that the other day. I'd be talking to myself, and I'll wait pauses, and I'm just hoping there's laughter or there's people, throwing popcorn or something or tomatoes. But anyways, let me get her kicked off because I'm sure there's a whole lot lined up ahead, and I've just got a few minutes. And I actually made some notes because, I get a little nervous. But
Oh,
As folks probably may not know, I've had the good fortune of getting to know Dan a little bit offline and off YouTube over the last year. And I can tell you, he's a very kind, caring, and he's a very genuine person. He always has been. And I'm very grateful for that friendship, Dan. But I have to say, if I didn't know you, there is no chance I'd ever buy any firewood or anything else from you. And I mean, I don't know who would buy anything from a guy named Shifty. If you think about it, I mean, is that really a full cord? And is it really seasoned? I mean, Shifty, come on. I mean, the last time I ever bought anything from a couple of guys named Shifty and Slick Willie, it was in a back alley at the Rush concert in '77. They were scalping tickets. My goodness. But anyways, but lucky for Dan, he's pretty fashion conscious when it comes to firewood. I mean, he follows all the fashion trends out there in the forest. And, unfortunately, Dan, 1985 called, they want those camouflage pants back. And I got to tell you, you're the only guy I know that will put on camouflage to go film a video in the forest. I mean, Dan, you're wearing camouflage and you're in the forest. I mean, I can wear my glasses, I can squint as much as I want, but we can't see you, buddy. We don't know where you are. I feel like I'm playing Where's Waldo? Is that him? Is that him? And you always like to pan the woodlot, and we see all the deer out there hanging around. Well, that's because they can't see either, buddy. They just can't see you. So I'm thinking it's not a good look for firewood. And if that ain't enough, it's the muscle shirts. Now, don't get me going with the cut-off sleeves. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if you owned a Harley, buddy. Oh, here it comes. Here come the guns. But there's only one prerequisite to wearing a muscle shirt, pal. You kind of have to have muscles. But anyways, if Amanda's around, Amanda, I'd suggest you do what Carol did to me for years without telling me. She'd just take the things out of the laundry that she didn't want me to keep wearing, and she'd go hide them for a little while. And trust me, Dan will be searching for them once or twice or asking where they are, but after a little while, he'll give up and he'll move on. Then you can donate them, assuming anybody else wants to wear them. And then Dan, always the environmentalist, right? Always concerned about climate change. Until we watched you about a month and a half ago when you did that video where you had the Wolf Ridge all fired up, and then at the same time you had the tractor going with the Yappa on the back, and then just to make it just to top it off, you fired up the 500i. And I know you've got that planted tree program you show us every Friday night, but trust me, you're going to need to buy a lot of renewable energy credits to cover off all that carbon monoxide you're spewing into the air. I mean, we can look in the background, we see all the deer passing out in the woodyard because it's just so much, because you got it all going at once. And I have to thank you for that because, although you think you're doing your part for climate change, buddy, we're suffering torrential downpours, unseasonable humidity up here. We've had the shortest winters I've ever experienced in my life. Like, I have a snowmobile and I can't even ride it in the winter anymore. So thanks a lot, pal. Keep firing up all that equipment, buddy.
I do what I can.
Anyways, but on a positive note, Dan is probably more Canadian than we know. Right?
Oh, jeez.
He's the only firewood guy I know that puts in a beer store roller conveyor right up to his wood splitter. I mean, as a Canadian, I'm watching it, and every time you clear around, I'm expecting a 2-4 a Molson Canadian to come down behind it. Anyways, all cheers. And at 48, Danny, it's pretty clear you're going through a midlife crisis, buddy. I mean, I know you missed the glory days, right? And you pull out that video about a month ago, kind of brought back some memories. That's the one where you head off alone into the forest and the music's playing and you look around to make sure nobody's watching. And then you have at it and start wrestling a bunch of big oak logs. And you're doing drop kicks outside of them. You're pulling some moves I've never seen. You're throwing the sleeper move on another and then dropping one down for the 3 count. And kind of brought back memories of watching Footloose back in the day in the 80s. I remember Kevin Bacon does the same thing. He's all frustrated. He runs into the barn and he dances it off, punch dances all that frustration off. Only 2 differences, though. Kevin Bacon's a lot better looking, and he knows how to dance, buddy. And not to keep at you, but I've got a few more, so just don't try to mute me because I'll call in again. One thing we all know is that you do not buck logs anywhere near big enough to warrant that 500i And some of us might be thinking that, well, there might be some compensating going on there. And I was just wondering if Amanda had any comment on that.
It's only a 25-inch bar.
Oh, there, only. There we go. But seriously, we know you love to look after your family, pal. I think you'd probably do anything for the love of your life and your kids. And as an example, Amanda asked you for a pool, and right away, man, you want to make her happy. And we're all thinking you're going to call a contractor, but nope. Dan digs a big hole in the backyard, fills it with water, stands there proud as a papa. All I can say, Amanda, is when you're swimming in there, I'd suggest you cover up all those lady parts. And Dan, if it ever hurts to pee, buddy, I'd suggest you go see a doctor. One word, E. coli. Anyways, before I wrap up, one last thing. Quote from a great beloved Canadian icon. As Red Green would always say, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. And apparently Amanda says that you're very, very, very handy. Anyways, you're roasted, buddy.
Oh, hey!
A little bit.
Thank you very much,
Canada. Thanks so much for letting me be a part of it, and I'm gonna stick around for a while and see if anybody's got a few other things to say. But you're a wonderful man, and thank you for your friendship this year, buddy.
Yes, thank you, Mr. GP Outdoors. Cheers.
Cheers.
But while I still have you here, I will say, it's funny you should mention the whole thing about the wives going through the laundry, because obviously we know what your wife puts in your laundry basket. So I guess we know where that all came from.
Well, yeah, okay, you got me.
Somebody's
there.
knocking on my door. Hang on a second.
Oh, yes. It's gonna be started.
We got it. We got the guest. The little boss man. What is this?
Hey, there we go.
Oh, he's got frosting that they're making for my cake, apparently.
Nice.
Yeah.
I need it too.
Little cake batter. All right.
There we have it. Well,
but anyway, thank you, GP, for coming on. Appreciate everything you said. Appreciate the roast. I was hoping, I was thinking it'd be a little bit more, I mean.
Oh, well, you know what? I cut a whole bunch of stuff out. I got to too many and I didn't want to go on all day. But yeah, I cut a bunch of stuff out. I mean, I could always go back and see what I did.
I mean, it was still good. Don't get me wrong. It was good, And I know, I think you called me like 2 weeks ago or something. So
yeah, you bet. Yep. I was very happy to get squeezed in here for sure.
2 weeks to put that all together. Now I know why your videos are so delayed and they're on the time of the season.
Oh, here he comes. Is this that you're the only guy that creates a contract and then has the unilateral right to change it afterwards? Yeah, please roast me. Then 2 weeks later, oh, by the way, I'll be roasting you back.
All right,
it's not loud up here. Okay, buddy.
All right, sounds good. Thanks again, my friend.
Have a wonderful weekend. All the best to the family.
We'll let you get back to. I know you got to go to bed early. Oh, by the way, I know. I just wanted to ask one last thing. When it comes to looking good and being old, what's it like just being old?
This is the reason why on my birthday I won't be asking you to roast. Anyways, great to laugh. Thank you so much. I'll stick around for a while and have a wonderful weekend, buddy.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Everyone, there he is. Mr. GP Outdoors from up there in Canada. That was a good way to kick things off, I think. So, again, if any of you out there right now, we can bring you on just like that. I put a link at the top of the chat. Click on there. You go over to a web page, and you can come on here and roast me live. Now, I did have a couple people email some stuff in. And I don't know if this first email, this was way back when I first announced I was going to do this. And I don't know if this email was supposed to be like a part of the roast or not. But it's from Poopsie. So, there you go. And the message was just like, you have to censor your roast, and I wasn't planning on censoring it, but I think they figured if I have you email it, I would censor it. And then they asked, does Amanda have to cut your meat up into teeny tiny pieces too? He. And if you notice, I did censor your email out. So thank you for that. But and I think that was from right there, Mom and the Boys. This is a roast. I know where the apple goes, but where did you want the carrot? I will tell you. The carrot, we have to keep this clean. But there you go. If I missed any, if you do have anything you do want to just, have me throw on the screen here, if it's a question or if it's part of the roast, put a Q in front of it, and then I can pull that comment onto the screen just like that. The other thing that I had another email. Let me pull that up here real quick. And this was from David Libby, and he wrote in, Dan, I like everything about you, your family, your videos, your woodyard, your tractor, and your friends, but I have been known to have made many poor decisions in my life. And then he goes on to say, that was stated as a roast. In reality, I think many of my friends and relatives would like you. They're just not into firewood. I first came onto your YouTube channel by searching Coyote tractors. I was looking to purchase one, and there you were taking delivery of what I wanted. I ended up buying the same make and model you have. After that, I watched your back videos and now keep up with your present videos. I have modeled some of my plans for a woodyard, wood storage, and tractor use after what you do. Thank you for entertaining me and providing valuable information along the way. Happy birthday, David Libby. Well, I don't know about the valuable information part, but you're very welcome for the entertainment part. So, thank you, David, greatly appreciate that. Oh, what is this? I'm turning things off here, turning things on. Whew. All right. So, and no one else is anybody else looking to call in here? There's that wood guy. I see him on here. I wonder if he's gotten a haircut yet. He probably can't find see his screen on his phone. There's Logger Al. Thank you very much for stopping by. All right, we did have, oh my goodness, I forgot something. Hang on. Hang on a second. I've got some videos to play, but I forgot to bring something up here. I got to go grab something real quick. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. All right. Sorry about that. Oh, that wood girl is here too. Good evening. Larry Hoddle, how are you doing? Let's see. Bill Irwin, how are you, my friend? Uh-oh. Mr. Jared Hildebrandt is here. Where? Hang on, jeepers. Jared Hildebrandt. Missed a few Friday Night Lives. Glad to be here. Let her rip. All right. Well, everyone, you heard the man. Raise up your cups. Give a big Team Woodhound drink to Mr. Jared Hildebrandt. Cheers. Oh, yeah. The old age. Woodruff Woods. Has anyone else employed the hot blonde strategy for more subscribers? Well, I don't know about subscribers, but they might get some views. And that's why if I do decide to do a hair, are you talking about my hair? I'm not quite. I used to be a little blonder, but all right. Yes, old age is kicking in. I did forget something. Like I said, there was just a few things. Tim and Olsaws, good evening. Jeffrey, hello, my friend. Where do we send the depends in the AARP gifts? Right here. Send them on over. That might be a good something I could use actually in the wood yard. You know, when I'm filming, and then well, maybe not. I think somebody, little boss man's out there again. I think. All right, so like I said, we did have a couple videos that got sent in. So let me jump over and play one of those right now. From our good friend, fellow woodhound, Mr. Rich Healy. He, hey, don't bring that in.
I normally use it for something.
What?
It's a surprise.
No.
It's a surprise.
What is little boss man doing?
Oh, goodness
Hey.
gracious.
Now you see why they call this live. All right, hang on. Where? Hey, there's a roast question from Outside with Shibe. So here's a guy that has a YouTube channel called Back 40 Firewood, and who is in his back 40s and still plays with dolls? Oh, hey, hang a minute. We might have somebody joining, but we have another super chat. Hang on. We got all kinds of stuff going on. The dog's in here, the kids jumping around, and we've got Outside with Shive throwing down another super chat. Woo! Is all he says. So raise those cups up. Cheers. All right. So real quick, I'm going to jump over to Rich Healy. 1 second. Let's see if this works.
Good evening, lads and lassies. I don't have a roast for old Daniel, but I do have a funny. What's the difference between a pirate and a cranberry farmer? A pirate buries his treasure, but a cranberry farmer treasures his berries.
Oh, there you go. A cranberry farmer treasures his berries. That was a good one. Thank you very much, Mr. Healy, for sending that in. And I believe we have, hang on here, we have somebody else calling in. Mr. Daniel Atkins, all the way from the Pacific Northwest. Ooh,
yes,
look at that fire.
And it's not raining.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thought I'd call in and say happy birthday.
Well, thank you very much. I hope you have something else besides that for just the roast.
No, I'm not that witty. But there's others in the chat, and Gordy was a good one to start with.
Yes. That was where is I'm missing a few, I think, people here. But yeah, it looks like it's looks like you got a nice little fire going there, and
yeah, not bad, just with scraps.
yeah.
Since you don't have yours going.
Is that well, we got rain this afternoon and it was still blowing and wet out, so when the time comes to set up, if it's raining out, I just cancel.
Oh, that's understandable. You got electronics
Yeah.
to mess with.
So but yeah, it's I was hoping you got a little wit to you. You always come up with some one-liners when we're texting and stuff. So
Yeah, once in a while. That's all right. But I
Well,
do have a bigger bar on my saw than you.
well, according to GP, that says something. You know, are you
Yeah, but I'm in
compensating for
bigger wood.
something?
No, but I'm in bigger wood than you.
Well, maybe not.
But
Maybe a
you do have a
little.
bigger photo than me for now.
Oh, oh, we have a super chat. Hang on, I gotta bring this on. You got it. You got a cup by your side there, Mister Atkins.
Yep.
All
Sort
right,
of.
we'll raise it up because Woodruff Wood says, to the man who starts his saw into the wood at the tip of the blade, way too slow, way to slow down your cut. Well done. Happy birthday, my friend. Well, happy birthday. I mean, well, thank you very much, Woodruff Woods. You know, I don't know if it slows it down or not. I don't know. But cheers. Oh, good old Woodruff Woods, I tell you.
Yep.
He's a heck of a woodhound out there in Pennsylvania. They got a lot of rain
Yeah.
today, so I think, or yesterday.
I looked at it. It was last weekend.
There's GP Outdoors added that it's not the size of the saw, it's how you use it. So,
Well, your saw is bigger than mine. Not by much.
a little bit. All right, well, Mr.
talk to you
Daniel
later.
Atkins, Pacific Northwest Woodhound, the king of the West Coast hardwood.
Yes. And don't forget, it's your turn to build a tree.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm waiting to see yours though. So
That's Wednesday.
next Wednesday. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna go jump over and catch this other super chat, my friend.
Okay, and happy birthday.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Have a good one.
You too.
All right. We got. Hang on here. Rich Healy, the pirate himself. Happy birthday, Dan. I think I joined a sub number 105. Oh boy. Been an awesome couple of years. Yes, it has, and it's thanks to people like you. So thank you very much for the super chat and for being a woodhound here in the Back 40 community. Cheers. Wood, Sweat, and Tears. Wood, Sweat, and Tears. Somebody was saying, where's that guy? How old is this guy anyway? Runs around the yard playing with his wood. I think he needs to be in the old folks home. Well, hey, a lot of us, I get that from watching a lot of you out there as well. So, you know. All right, so I got to catch up here. I think I'm still waiting for him to learn how to use it. See, you guys can come up with some good ones. Yeah, like I said, I think I don't know if it was yesterday or today that Pennsylvania got all that rain, but if you were in the path of that monsoon, hope everything is well. Hope everything is going all right. Mr. Saw Surgeon, good evening. Just saw your name fly by. All right, so, oh my goodness, we got. Hang on here. We've got another coin falling. Thanks to Mr. Ritter. A Ritter bit will do. I'm not here often, but wanted to wish the old geezer a happy birthday. Hope all is well. Keep on tractoring. John from Minnesota, thank you very much, Mr. Ritter. Appreciate that, everybody. Raise those cups up to John from a Ritter bit will do. Cheers. Oh, there's some roast questions coming in now, Mr. Todd Lacey. I was waiting for this one. Let's see what he has to say. Happy birthday to the man who buys a 500i just so he can draw attention to his spindly keyboard arms. That's also stuck in an 80s sleeveless fashion trend. Oh, now that's what I've been waiting for. That's the stuff I like. I like to hear that. Because you do realize that, they may be spindly keyboard arms in 80s sleeveless t-shirts and button-ups, but you're still looking at them every time you can. When the guns are out, you're checking them out. I know. All right, now, hey, Nathan Ruff, how have you been? Yes, I did just get a haircut tonight, actually, right before this started at like 6:45, I think it was. Yeah. So, all right. It's the bottom of the hour, and this is a good time. This is a good time to bring on the next video that I received. This is a good one. I did watch this in advance, just so you know. So let me jump over there and get ready for our good friend out there in the east, Brad from Firewood at the Furnace. Oh, hang on a second. Well, we're gonna get to Brad, Firewood at the Furnace, and then we got somebody else that just called in. Or maybe we'll get to this guy first, because then we can let him go, and we'll get. This is what I mean. We got stuff going on all over the place. All right, hang on for Firewood at the Furnace. But right now, joining us, Mr. Wood, Sweat, and Tears. Can you hear me? Uh-oh. He must have his audio muted. Maybe this is the roast. Is this just you looking at me? Are you there? I don't know if he can hear me. Can you hear me? He can't hear me. All right. We're gonna have to see if he can reconnect. Maybe that was his roast, just to come on and look at me. I don't know. But in the meantime, we're gonna jump over here because Killinger, happy birthday, Dan! Thank you very much, Killinger. Good seeing you. I don't know if you're heading to Paul Bunyan next week, but I'll be there Saturday, so maybe we can connect and introduce face to face. But thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Cheers, everyone. Speaking of which, hang on here. At the Paul Bunyan Show next week, 1 o'clock on Saturday, I will be at the Wolf Ridge booth, which is booth number 460 on the infield. So if you're going to be at the Paul Bunyan Show next Saturday, booth 460, Wolf Ridge, 1 o'clock. Me and Woodhound Sr. will be there. All right, let's try this again. Oh, he hung up. Wood, Sweat, and Tears. I'm telling you. Yeah, he just called in to give me the silent treatment. All right, so with that, we will go over to Mr. Brad, Firewood at the Furnace. Everyone, get ready. Oh, wait. Hang on. We got a super chat coming in. Oh my goodness. And he's dropping a bomb, and there goes a coin. Big Bear. Big Bear. Birthday intoxication fun. Spilling out a coin with that bomb. Happy birthday, Big Bear. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And I think I'll need a refill now. So cheers. All right. So now, I've been teasing this one for a long time, but here we go.
What's up, everybody? This is Brad from Firewood Furnace. I'd like to say hello to everybody watching the live stream tonight. And I also want to wish Dan a very, very happy birthday. Now, there's some people on this channel that give Dan a hard time on a regular basis. And I'm not normally one of those guys. I try to be nice because everybody's so nice to me. But there is one thing that really bothers me about Dan, and I'm going to try to fix that for him tonight. Now, a couple weeks ago, we were on the live stream, dropping the coins in the cup, and normally it's Shive that drops the bomb and the coins spill out, and then Dan's got to drink something at the end of the live stream. Well, he picked a bourbon a few weeks ago and basically just did it all wrong because he just doesn't know. So I'm going to try to help him and teach him something tonight about drinking a gentleman's drink. So here's my little bourbon bar behind here that I have at the house, and I got a special pick for him tonight. That's right, it's his favorite Buffalo Trace. And this right over here is a Glencairn bourbon drinking glass. It's shaped this way for what I'm about to show you. So we'll pop the cork. We'll pour about 2 ounces into a glass, which is a normal pour. And the first thing we want to do is notice the color. And then we'll get the nose. We open our mouth slightly and we smell. We get the oakiness of the barrel, some caramel, some spice, and depending on what your palate is, you can get a whole array of different notes. But here's the part that I need to fix, is how we drink it. We sip it, Dan. We sip it. Now, drinking bourbon is an experience. We get the notes from the nose. We get the experience on the front end through our palate and then the back end. So like I said earlier, this is a gentleman's drink. We're not at spring break shooting bourbon. I don't know if you're trying to impress somebody by drinking it like it's a shot or what. That's not how we do it. So I hope I helped you out, Dan. Good night, everybody.
Oh, yes. Brad, you've helped me out greatly. I now know all I need to know. First, before I comment back to you, we do have to I missed over here. We had the senior Firewood Homestead, Larry Hoddle, toss out a coin into the cup. Happy birthday, he says. Thank you very much, Larry. Cheers. All right, so apparently I've been drinking the bourbon the wrong way. And it just so happens that I do have, hang on. I do have a little bottle of Brad's favorite Buffalo Trace right here tonight. So, one second. We got another Mr. Woodruff Woods. Thou shalt not steal. You are a heathen. With Asian experience comes Husqvarna. Congratulations on another year of experience. Well, thank you very much, Woodruff. Appreciate that. Not so sure about the Husqvarna, though. All right, so according to our good friend Brad, now I don't have a fancy glass I don't have a fancy bourbon bar behind me. But now we're going to get back. We'll get back to those right there. But I do have something that might work. So I'm going to try what you taught me here now. I'm going to crack the bottle. I'm going to I got to pour it. That's right. I'm going to pour it into the bottle just like a gentleman. And now I didn't have my mouth open. Hang on. Oh, yeah. I'm getting it. I'm getting it right here. Let me tell you. This is probably going to make a difference. So whew. So now, according to you, as a gentleman, I need to sip. Still doesn't do anything. Let me tell you a little something about Buffalo Trace. It might not be so bad going in the front end, but when it's coming out the back end the next morning, yeah, that's when you need to open up your mouth and take a sip or a sniff of all that's coming out the back end. But, Mr. Brad, thank you very much. Firewood at the Furnace. And we have to go back over there because he did toss out a super chat as well into the cup there. So, Mr. Firewood at the Furnace, and just for that, we will take another sip of the bourbon from the proper glass. Cheers. Oh, yes. Woohoo! World of difference. We also had one from Shive. Roast question. You know Dan only wears that cut buck split repeat so he can remember what he's doing. That is actually somewhat true. And then we had Mr. Jared Hildebrandt. Shifty's bourbon lessons. Yes. So there we go. I think we're all caught up. But I do appreciate, Brad, you sending me that video. Good stuff. Good stuff. I know sometimes, it probably does seem like, I've only been on spring break once. So that's why the shooters sometimes go down. So I did think yeah, that Buffalo Trace. Oh, bad. Yeah. Open up your mouth and inhale that stuff. Yeah, it does wonders. Did you notice that, Saw Surgeon? That's the thing that he forgot to mention with the sipping of the bourbon. You must sip. All right, so is there anyone else? Wood, Sweat, and Tears apparently had getting there. Pat F. He said, notice the difference in the size of the bottles. Wonder why. Well, I'll tell you why. Because this stuff I can get rid of and be done with it. If I had a big bottle of this, it'd be sitting on my shelf for 10 years. Probably. I don't know. I thought I did see your pinky out, Brad. I thought maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. It was wrapped around the contours of that proper, glass, the proper bourbon sipping glass. All right, we're going to try this again, I believe. Maybe not. Okay, we do have him. Let's see if he can hear. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but you're kind of...
Does it work?
It's kind of breaking up. You're like pixelated.
Well, Dan, I'm out in the back 40 here, which you don't have because you're on like 2 acres or something like that, which I don't understand. But anyways, I'm actually on acreage, and I had to walk out into the wood yard to get a signal. I had Trey shimmy a couple trees with some clothes hangers, and I think we got this.
All right.
I think we got it.
We can hear you. We can't see you that good, but that's probably
Okay.
for the better.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to do a little Blair Witch for you.
Oh.
So yeah. Yeah, so I'm happy to see that you're wearing sleeves tonight. That's very classy of you. Because generally, I don't know, you kind of look like I don't know, like a 50s, like you got like a tea bucket with a 350 in it or whatever they put in those, and you're like drag racing at the quarry. I'm not really sure what's going on there. So, it's kind of interesting, Dan, too, is that when I came across your channel back during COVID, it was in March, actually, of 2020. And I came across your channel and I was like going, dear God, I wish I had it, COVID, that is. But anyways, I was like, it was like a curiosity for me. And that's why I decided to watch it. And here I am. So it's taken a long time, but it's like my family is, hey, I can't even figure out my camera anymore. Anyways, but hey, I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. And I think the coyotes are circling around here, so I better get back to the house.
Well, they're
But
not going to have.
I'm
They're
not
not
going
going
to
to
give
be
you
in for
any
much of a
chance
meal.
to say a word. Yeah, well, no, not really. No. So, anyways, happy birthday, buddy, and thanks for Friday nights, because it's either this or Hallmark for me. So, thank you.
I'm happy to do whatever I can. Thanks for stopping by, Mr. Wood, Sweat, and Tears.
All right, take care.
All right, thanks. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. And while that was going on, I think, did I miss another? Oh no, we did miss a super chat from the wild man on the east side of the state, Mr. Jared Hildebrandt. Get a big bottle. Brad will pay you a visit for in-person lessons. I will think about that. Thank you very much, Jared. Cheers. But yes, that is one thing. If I do ever make my way out there to the east, I may have to stop by for some proper sipping, sipping bourbon and throwing chips, throwing some sawdust. So we did have a coin spill out. So I do have something that, if it's, I will probably see. That's the thing, is like the coin spilling, like the punishment onto me is like having to do the full shot. If I just had to take a sip, then, Jeffrey. Firewood at the Furnace for the rest. Back 40 for wearing a muscle shirt or false advertisement. Well, that's probably true. I will give you that. Let's see. Was there anything else? I don't know if I missed any. Matt Elliott here again. The back over 40. Yeah, it would have been. I should have started this channel way back when I was gonna turn 40, because then it really would have been, back 40 birthday roast for the 40th birthday. But anyway, yeah, it's hopefully Mike there, Wood, Sweat, and Tears, hopefully he makes it back into the house, having to go all the way out to get a signal for his cell phone. Oh, no, Tim. I'm way over the hill. I'm over the hill and halfway down the other side. It's... Oh boy, here comes another coin. Woodruff Woods again. Thanks for showing us how not to load logs this week. I appreciate a channel that shows me what not to do. There you go. I always said that's pretty much my game plan around here. So thanks once again, Woodruff Woods. Cheers, everyone. I think that was like one of my very first videos. I remember saying, if you're here to learn what to do, you're in the wrong place. But if you want to see what not to do, stick around. Oh dear goodness. If I'm still on YouTube when I'm 80, yeah, that'll be... Although, you never know. A back 40 double. Tim Thompson. Good evening. And there is Ontario Firewood Resource. Don't show us your front 40. Yeah. Well, we know that Todd Lacey is looking at the back 40. But he does like checking out the front every now and then too. So yeah, if anyone else, like I said, don't be shy. You saw, I mean, you know, we had Wood, Sweat, and Tears, Daniel Atkins on. If anybody out there, you get buy your computer. If you have a webcam, if you have your phone, that works too. As long as apparently you need fairly decent service. But go on over, click that link if you want, and join us. Join us for a little fun. I guarantee you, I promise, you will not be banned from any Facebook groups, no matter what you say. It's all good. Travis, cover. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, John frickin' Jeep is here. You're a good example of a bad example. Thank you very much. Yes, indeed. That's what I do. But yeah. I tell you. What did that wood guy say? I have plenty of hair to fill in your bald spots. What? That wood guy. I don't think I have any yet. Not yet, man. Maybe in a few years, who knows? But if you still have that hair that you have in a few years, I am coming out there to New York and bringing my clippers and my chainsaw and trim that stuff up. Oh boy. Keep the party going. Tim. Whoa. Hey, Harry. Harry, that old guy down there in Florida. Good evening, my friend. You all need to hit the like button and happy birthday. Thank you very much, Harry. That's what I was missing. Yeah. We got a super chat right here coming in. Outside with Shibe. It's pretty down when Dan has to get new toys for Amanda so she can play with some real wood. And now this is the way to sip bourbon. Cheers, Mr. Shibe. There was we got one more here. Mumbling Stumps 40. Thank you very much, everyone. Raise your cups up to Mumbling Stumps 40. Cheers. I think he has a question too. Hang on. Laura Popple, how you doing? Hope you and Greg are doing well down there. Wish you well. Have a wonderful night. You look good for an old guy. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Just got a new wood splitter. Thanks for showing me how not to get my hand stuck in it. I was waiting for one of these to come up. You could have just told us how not to use it. I know, but sometimes actions speak louder than words. Mr. Brad out there, Firewood at the Furnace, probably wants the glasses on as well. Jeez. Oh, was that another? Now I can't see the coins falling. Yes, there was a coin falling. Mr. Timbo. Thank you very much. Cheers, everyone. Raise those cups up to Tim. Frickin' Jeep says, I won't be making it to the big show, so I'm putting you in charge of a lot of good stuff filming. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to get as much as I can. It's going to be... we do... Hang on here. We might have somebody else joining. I think we do. I got to tell you a story about this cowboy hat as well. Mr. Firewood at the Furnace, Brad, he'll like that one. Anyway, here we go. Let's see if we can get Woodruff Woods. You are on.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, there you are. Now I can hear you.
Hold on, I'm trying to get you in the camera here. I got my dogs barking in the background.
Hey, no problem. Are they roasting me as well? Is that what you're saying?
They are. Actually, they're hoping I roast you because they would like to eat you. If you can take a look here.
Oh.
He could definitely eat you.
He seemed to quit barking, though, when you showed him to me. He must have saw me.
Yeah. Well. All right, enough, buddy. So, hey, I wanted to wish you a happy birthday. I really appreciate what you do here. I'm a very small channel. Try to do a few things that interest people, and you always give me a good publicity for that. And I'm hoping to see you next week. I'm actually thinking about heading out to Ohio, and hopefully we can run into each other.
All right. Yeah. Well, if you don't see me around before 1 o'clock, head to the Wolf Ridge booth.
I most certainly will do that. I'm not sure which day I'm going to go. I'm hoping I'm going to be there the same day as you. It's actually my birthday on Saturday.
Oh.
So I might even let you roast me.
Oh. Excellent. Well, thanks for stopping by. And now I was gonna say sometime you should. Well, we can talk if we see each other next week. But otherwise, I would like to have you on sometime on the little Beyond the Stack thing.
I would love to do that. I actually was going to email you. I had a really great idea for roasting you with a video, and unfortunately, one of the ladies I work with couldn't do it. She's a very attractive blonde, and she was going to be driving my tractor, and I was going to express how my channel does not use women as an objective piece of property. So, but she couldn't do it. So anyway, I would love to come on and chat with you as you know, I do this very part time. I work in a large corporation, and I do this to relieve stress. And I've met so many great people through this process. I can call out a few. You certainly in the wood yard with Chris, great guy.
Yes.
Joe out there at Ohio Wood Burner, he gives great advice on business. I just recently had a conversation with him about that and how good he is at expressing the business part of this. Even if you're a hobbyist doing this, he really gives you a good example of how you can treat this like a real business. Brad in the Woodyard, or Brad at Firewood at the Furnace, one of the first guys I started talking to. He and I started around the same time. He's been a complete gentleman to me. Want to give him a few
Well,
shout outs here.
he drinks his
There's many more.
he drinks his
Wood,
whiskey
Sweat,
like a
and
gentleman as
Tears.
well. So, you know.
Yeah, Wood, Sweat, and Tears, another great guy who always comments on my videos, always gives me good advice. Really appreciate all of you. And I hope I didn't miss anyone. I'm sure I did, but very happy to get in on this and just say hello to everyone.
Well, thanks for coming on and appreciate you stopping by. All those people, yes, they are. I think that's one of the big things that, you know, once you get to know some people, just even through commenting, it's amazing just to, you know, interact with everybody, and everyone's always positive. And I mean, you know, we all just know we're here to have fun. I mean,
yeah,
that's the
well,
main
you
thing.
really exemplify that, Dan. I really appreciate what you do. Putting yourself out here like this and dropping your guard and letting us bust on your chops. I mean, me giving you the Husqvarna stuff. Sooner or later, you'll understand that you're using inferior equipment. But I'll keep working on you on that, and hopefully we get you up into some better equipment soon.
Well, we'll see. We shall see. All right. Well, thanks again. Appreciate you, man.
All right. I appreciate you too. Thank you very much.
Have a good night. All right. Mr. Woodruff Woods right there. I don't know if I missed anybody here in the comments. I saw some stuff flying by, but anyway, so the cowboy hat story. Let me put it back on so you can get the full effect here. So a while back, I wore this on a live stream, and at the start of it, I was playing the air guitar. You know, I was getting down, jamming to some tunes, and then afterwards, I had mentioned, or Amanda was giving me a hard time about it or something, and I had said that, well, you know, she's like, who do you think you are? And I'm like, well, I don't know. I probably kind of look like Kenny Chesney out there. And then she said, Kenny Chesney? You mean Willie Nelson? And I don't know if she got the people mixed up or not, but she thought I was Willie Nelson. And then, ever since then, now, anytime I put this hat on, Little Boss Man calls me Willie Nelson. Oh, it was good stuff. And obviously, Brad at Firewood at the Furnace, he's liking this hat. The gentleman's hat for sipping whiskey. Bourbon. Jeez. Can I call it whiskey? Or do I have to say bourbon? For sipping some bourbon. Let's see here. Oh, what is going on? GP Outdoors is still awake and watching. Holy smokes. He must be able to sleep in tomorrow. Yes, indeed. That's probably what she is saying. That is right. So anyway, all right. We are actually already in overtime. So, here we go. Here we've got some more knowledge being thrown out at us here. All bourbon is whiskey, but not all whiskey is bourbon. There you go. There you go. Oh my. So, all right. If there's anyone else, you've got a few minutes left. You can do it if you want. Like I said, don't be shy. I mean, we've got what do we got here? We still have some people on, so we'll keep going a little bit here. It's Friday night. Like I said, next week, a couple of big things going on. So Friday at 11 a.m., 11 in the morning Eastern time, Joe at Ohio Woodburner is going to be having a live stream from his wood yard. I'm going to be there. Mr. Shive's going to be there. There may be a few other people. I don't know who all is going to be coming together with this All Roads Lead to Ohio live stream. That's on Friday. Like I said, 11 a.m. Eastern. Then Friday night next week at the normal time, 8 p.m. Central, I will be having my live stream from somewhere in Ohio. And then Saturday, October 2nd, at the Paul Bunyan Show, 1 o'clock, I will be at the Wolf Ridge booth, which is 460 on the infield. And then throughout the rest of the day, Woodhound Sr. and I, we will be going around, checking things out, seeing what we can see, and maybe running into some of you guys and gals, women and children of all ages. Todd Lacey says, the hat's okay, but those glasses look like you're trying to attract a different kind of woodhound. Well, I don't know. Let's see. There. I think these glasses are pretty boss. Hey, Heinzie's here. You saw him in the video yesterday. Have a good night, Heinzie. Thanks for stopping by. Uh-oh. We have another... Holy crap. There goes some more coins. 2 of them. Mr. Jared Hildebrandt. Planting trees. Let her rip. Thank you very much. Cheers. And yes, every super chat, we plant a tree. That bourbon buffalo is still leaving a little trace. Woo! Yeah, if every super chat, if anyone here is still here that's new, we do every super chat we get, we plant a tree through the One Tree Planted organization. Oh, I'm gonna have to put these back on now because did those glasses come with wipers? No, they did not. But they still look good. Woodruff Woods, cheers. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've always been a bit of a trendsetter, and these glasses are a prime example of that. The other thing is coming up in my video on Sunday. You're going to see something that's pretty cool. Oh boy. Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I can, I don't know what's going to happen here, but get ready. Joining us now Mr.
What's
Shibe.
up, guys? Just wanted to come in here and wish you a happy birthday. And you look like Max Headroom with those glasses on.
What are you talking about, man? This is. I'm gonna bring you a pair next week.
Oh, that'd be sweet. I don't know. I probably look like I don't even know.
If I can find another pair, I'll be bringing them out. Holy smokes! Look at that. What do you got in that thing?
Miller Lite. Miller Lite.
Oh my goodness. Somebody said that.
Man, I wish you a happy birthday, and like you said, we're all gonna be there at the Paul Bunyan show. So hopefully we'll see a bunch of people there and
That's right.
More people and just hang out.
Yeah, 1 week from today we'll be at the wood yard of Mr. Joe. So
yeah.
I hope you're ready to work because he said he's got some stuff lined up for us to do. So
I don't know how to work.
Hopefully his refrigerator's full of beer. That's all that matters.
Hopefully, yeah, work. I mean,
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Well, thank you very much, Shibe. Thanks for everything.
No problem. Happy
Appreciate
birthday
it.
again.
All right. Have a good one. Mr. Outside with Shibe. A hell of a man right there. And like I said, he's going to be at Paul Bunyan next week as well. And at the Ohio Woodburner live stream Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, this is exactly right. Todd Lacey's got this down right. The Indians found the buffalo because of the chips they left behind on the prairie. That's why they call it Buffalo Trace. You'll find out tomorrow. That is right. All that talk that Mr. Brad was doing about coming in the front end and the back end and all that, yeah. That is right. Laura Popple, the glasses highlight the gist for men you use in your hair. I haven't used any of that for years. There was a time I actually did, though. It wasn't just for men, though. That stuff was way too expensive. I'd buy like the cheapest hair dye kit, for women. Put that on. All right, so we have gone a little past the iron and oak driving a van. Yeah, I don't look that bad. I keep it, with the hair nice and clean cut. Keeps it a little classy. I wear the glasses to hide my face. Woodruff Woods would as well if you own the steel. All right, so like I said, we did have some coins spill, so we got to throw one back, if that's all right with retired state patrol troopers in Maryland, or if we might have to act like we're on spring break here a little bit. But we did have a coin spill out. I think it was Big Bear, maybe? I can't remember. But anyway, we'll throw this down and we'll wrap it up. So, let me see. Let me make sure I jump over here to the right screen. There he is. There it is. All right. So everyone, those that participated, thank you very much for joining in this little roast gimmick. Everybody else, thanks for tuning in. Moderators, thanks for keeping everyone in line. And especially Very grateful for all you super chatters. Really appreciate that. But I hope you guys had some fun. I thought it was a little fun. So until next year, when we perhaps shall roast again, thanks for being here, everyone. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool. Cheers. Woo! Much better than buffalo trace. Oh! Shive just threw another super chat. Have a great night. Woo!